At the end of the day, Black lives always mattered. They always should have mattered when people thought they didn't matter, and now they matter the most. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying nobody else's lives matter, but ours matter the most right now. How y'all doing? Back at y'all with another podcast episode of What's Going On. I am your host, Cutthroat, here with
Darrco. You know what it is.
Wild piece of happiness, dope Mikey on the beats.
So today, we just gonna come to y'all with some more content like we said we were gonna do. Just talking about basically what's going on with us all. You feel what I'm
The
saying?
name of the show. What's going on?
Yeah, pretty much. And with that being said, we're gonna start off like this. So, my first question for everybody here is, you feel what I'm saying? Basically, what you been up to since the last time we got to talk to the people? What you got going on? Other than some weird shit.
Well, since the update, I've took on painting. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to release my, emotions into paint. Letting the paintbrush go. I did one painting that I'm in love with. I don't know what it is or how I did it, but I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I like it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I picked up other stuff. I really picked up my drone more. Trying to pick that up and stuff like that. But everyday stuff. Working.
That's dope.
What
Me,
about you?
I've been perfecting my craft, being productive as much as I can. Basically just building skills.
By the way, this is, NPC's producer, Dope Mikey. You feel what I'm saying?
You can follow me on Instagram at _DXPEMIKI420. And you can follow me on Twitter at DOPEMIKIE. And let's not forget to subscribe. The link's gonna be down at the bottom.
Yep.
Definitely.
All of us got YouTube. You might as well subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Share if you would like.
Might as well. So me personally, I've just been doing a lot of self-care, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least trying to get into it. Seeing as though the gyms was closed, I was doing a lot of calisthenics, so I was outside, working out and shit on the monkey bars and etc. Or at least trying to. Painting also, been writing. I've always liked to write, so just been picking it up a little bit more, but it depends on my mood because this whole COVID situation is low-key depressing. Like the fact that we're still going through this, it's low-key depressing.
We didn't think it was gonna be this long.
Nah, we
didn't.
Back in March, we was big-headed talking about it ain't gonna make it through the summer. Ooh. Now it's at August already.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different false accusations put out. Which made us believe that it's going to end at a certain point. At the end of the day, common sense, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but it's cool because at the end of the day, I've been learning a lot about myself. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also paying attention. Also just paying attention to what's going on around you. This shit kind of make you take things a little bit. Well, you should have always took things seriously in my opinion. But it kind of make your perspective kind of changes because of everything that's going on. So yeah, writing, reading, research, networking, just trying to learn how to expand, because I'm into management. So it's just trying to figure out how to do things the right way, the business side of the music industry and all that type of stuff. So that's pretty much all the hobbies and skills that I've been doing, etc. But the next thing that I want to touch on is, you feel what I'm saying? Any new hobbies, old hobbies, anything resurfaced from the past or anything that you're dealing with now to get through these times?
Me, actually, playing an actual instrument really rekindled a lot of things. And I've been fighting.
I was in a band.
Yeah, I was in a band, man. That was the best part. That was the best part. But I've been doing that, and I've been really fighting with myself to try to get back to drawing. That is something that I'm really missing in my life, severely. And I feel as though if I get back on it, I'll be complete. Other than that, I read. I've been doing a lot of reading. Actually, I've been doing this reading on this book, to help with my skill. It's called actually forgot. That's crazy. That's crazy. But
come on the podcast and know what you're talking about.
right. But all in all, I've been reading and
So
I've been meditating.
It's a book to help you with your production skills, or
Yeah, production skills and management, and also to build better people skills and to like
learn how to socialize.
Yeah,
or
be
social
more
distancing.
wow.
How? Like that's the thing. You see how COVID is blocking everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like how niggas like trying to learn how to socially work with others while socially distancing. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, you can't shake hands no more.
You just got like email shit and like pass your card like.
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
There you go. I'll holler at you later.
But one of my mentors had put me on with a book called Heal Your Body. You feel what I'm saying? And it's weird because the book kind of like explains why you're like the things on your body, like it explains like your stress level and how like it's crazy. I don't necessarily know how to describe it, but it's a very interesting book. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm reading up on that. And then it's like otherwise, how about you? New hobbies?
New hobbies. I mean, I wouldn't say any new hobbies because I've always been, a person who loves to learn. So I've just been researching, keeping up on stuff, learning new conspiracy theories and things like that.
Yeah, been a lot of UFO.
Man.
It's a lot of weird shit going on
right now.
A lot of weird shit going on.
This virus got so many people thinking so much shit because they just at home by themselves with their thoughts. Man, they going off. Man. But other than that, researching, like I said, I picked up painting. My girl's birthday was last weekend, a couple weekends ago. We was out, had a good time in New York.
That's what's up.
Things like that. But other than that, I ain't really picked up too many new hobbies.
Right. Yeah. I picked up a new hobby. And that new hobby is called fuck it. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's my new hobby. My new hobby is called fuck it because within this pandemic and us being adults, we are dealing with a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you lose yourself when working and trying to put shit in order and making sure shit ain't fucking up, but you kind of like forget about you. You feel what I'm saying? So, right now, my new hobby is just like, you feel what I'm saying? Making sure I'm straight. I still take care of my responsibilities. Make sure everybody around me, my family and everything is good, but I count too. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, my new hobby is kind of like, fuck it. If it's not like super important, like if it's not, because a lot of distractions is why I feel like we are still dealing with this COVID shit right now because everybody is so worried about everything else other than what's actually important. So it's like, hell yeah, that's what I'm like.
Before we continue, I actually remember the book that I was reading. It's actually called The Sound of Business Scene Internship Through Hip Hop. It's by this entrepreneur. Her name is Tori Ellis. You can actually, follow her at always_Tori.
I read that.
Yeah, it's actually good.
I read that book.
I got halfway through it and I've been sleeping on it, but I actually got to get back on it for real. But it's definitely a good book and you should definitely go and check it out.
It's a good buy. That was a definitely good buy.
Okay.
I think it's over there by the Gucci book and shit. Yeah, I read that book. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So next thing that I want to touch on, see how y'all feel about it, which I really don't like to talk about, but it's politics.
Yeah, I'm not on that field. I can just tell you the common sense, but I can't really get too deep about it.
I've been ready to talk about this.
You got to feel. How you feel about it? Election, what's going on in the White House?
With the new election, I am like befuddled at what the fuck is going on.
Okay. I don't really know what was the word?
Befuddled.
All right, give me a minute.
All right, I get it. But Joe Biden is real life, like aiming all of his campaigns, or he's using networks to aim the campaigns into urban areas to get them to vote for him. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's trying to portray that he's a politician for the black person or the black man.
I don't. Yeah.
But he's not. He don't like black people. He don't like women. He don't like anybody. And then he gonna go and get Miss Harris for his vice presidency. The worst decision. That lady will literally let any lobbyist pay her. Like y'all remember the video of her trying to do the electric slide or the cha-cha slide?
Yeah, it was.
And she was wearing a Hillary Clinton pantsuit.
Yeah.
And it looked stupid. Like she just out there with the Condoleezza Rice bob and the Hillary Clinton pantsuit. And she looked like a woman.
Condoleezza Rice.
She was
the Condoleezza Rice.
like she didn't know what she was doing. It's like you don't know who to vote for. And then Trump is out here
bugging out.
Bugging with
he
a capital
bugging
B.
up like, yo. You know what's crazy? I feel like, I'm gonna let you finish, but I feel like Trump had the wildest year of all time. Like, despite, you feel what I'm saying, everything that, like, he's like, it's crazy because, don't get me
like
wrong.
contradiction after contradiction after contradiction.
Yo, I'm not gonna stunt, right? He's gonna go down in history for the most entertaining president
Facts.
that we ever had.
Facts.
Trash ass president at that.
Facts.
But nobody's gonna forget this. Like nobody.
It's
like I remember,
sad.
like man.
It's like the day he was sitting at that. I forgot what dinner it was, and Obama spent like 15 minutes on Donald Trump, just making fun of him.
Just making fun of him. You got roasted by the previous president.
Like, and that day, like a lot of people say, that was the day Donald Trump sat back in the chair and was like, "Oh, fuck you, I'm running for president." You know what I'm saying? Right. But I feel like when that day happened, he said it was like, when I do run for president, and if I make it, oh, you think George Bush was bad?
You know what's crazy? Because I was just about to touch on that, right?
Watch
like
this.
I remember George W. You feel what I'm saying? Like
W.
You feel what I'm saying? Like George, niggas didn't like George, but niggas was like, all right, we just gonna wait it out till he done. Niggas hate Donald Trump, bro. Yeah. Like it's it's niggas right now in the hood like, I'll risk it. I swear to God. Let me see him. I'm punching him straight in this shit.
He's the only president I've ever seen where it was like after he got elected, 2 years after he got elected, some of his supporters were like, hey, I don't know.
Yeah, this wasn't the plan. When we talked about it, he didn't say he was going to do this.
When he was downtown in my town,
that's crazy.
When he was downtown in my town, this was not a part of his agenda.
How you feel about it?
I feel the same way. In all words, it just doesn't make any sense what was going on. It's like it's no way to go. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, it's like when it comes to voting. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're in a lose-lose situation.
I bet you now. I bet money now. Niggas want to do that Harambe bullshit. I bet money on that. Hillary could have did better than this. Nigga, Harambe could have did better than this.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't necessarily know exactly what's going on too much into the politics, but what I do know is that whatever is happening, it's wrong. The thing is, like, when we said we had these conversations, like, and you say Joe Biden says shit, he says shit like, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. The way how I think is like, nigga, what you mean? If I don't vote for you, I'm not black.
Like, it'll be enforced.
Like, how are you not using people of color also? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
because he feels like since he was the vice president, when Obama was president, that the black people should be a part of his team.
No, it don't. See, that's the thing.
He didn't jump on his team.
He on some, because that's your man, he cool type shit. My nigga, he not the president no more.
And he was like, never cool with you.
Like that. So it's like, I don't, like, the way how I'm thinking is probably on some other shit. But to me, it's just like, oh, so because that was your man, we supposed to be fucking with you, and you gonna use the fact that black people need this nigga out of office, and you feel what I'm saying, use that to kind of build your campaign.
And then you're gonna go get a black woman and Kamala Harris as your VP, so it'd be like no matter what, you're still trying to break boundaries, because we've never had a vice president as a woman.
And
so
she's an African American.
Right, and you win, now you'll be not only will you be on the ticket with the first black president, now you'll be the president on the ticket with the first female vice president and the first black female vice president and the first Vice President.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Brilliant tactic. Brilliant tactic. But it's niggas like us that see through it. You feel what I'm saying? So either way, like I said in the first podcast, we're fucking doomed. Because it's like, if you think about,
like, can you do another 4 years of this?
It's no. Negative.
Exactly. Like, can you do another 4 years of this?
And it kills me because, you know, when you go to a gas station and shit like that, you automatically, because you're accustomed to what happened, you know, with the life that you was living before the pandemic. You get out the car, you go to the store, and you go to the inside, go to the store, and you got a big ass sign that says "Get a mask." And at that point, it's like, oh shit, I gotta get my mask.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
you're leaving your mask somewhere is a thing. Like, you get out the car, you walk towards something, you're like, oh, I left my mask.
No, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, let me tell y'all, like, when the shit hit me like super hard. I was getting out the car to go to Royal Farms, right? To get some money out the ATM. Didn't have my mask on. Looked at the door. The door said, if you don't have on a mask, you can't enter the building, etc. Whatever fucking policy is. I reached in my wallet, and it was like a folded, like
you had a mask in your wallet.
In my wallet, like, because the one I usually wear was on the turn signal in my whip. So I like reached in my wallet and was like, didn't I have a bag? And I folded that bitch.
Niggas have masks in their wallets.
It's crazy.
Like niggas
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Protection.
At all costs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy because we are now, like, I remember, like, okay, so we're going to go into life still during the pandemic. First podcast, you know, we talked about, you know,
the first episode.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about, you know, how we thought it was going to be. All the shit we were dealing with then. Now? Whew. Jobs a ghost town.
Oh, yeah.
People are still coming, taking equipment, but we still have to be there.
And then it seems like everybody's out. Everybody's out. And when I say everybody's out, you know, before the pandemic, you know, you had, you know, everybody be outside, whatever the case is, you know, go to the events or parties like that. You would think these people never did a thing in their life. And it's like, I gotta go do this. I have to go do this. I gotta go do this. Like, I understand if you gotta go do something important, but go out and party like it's 1996, I feel as though
it's two type of people that I know
irrelevant
right now. There's people who are essential workers that have been working since this shit started. And there's people who haven't been working.
You felt really strongly about that one.
Yeah.
And they're living. Some of them, you feel, and I don't really want to make it about them because we're not hating. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, motherfuckers is balling right now.
And we are still living on with life. It doesn't seem like their life just paused for a second.
My brother told me he makes more on unemployment than he did working.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I just think about shit like, when is the news flash gonna come across the TV and like, alright, we can all throw our masks away now. Like, that day is no time soon.
I think even that day comes, I'm gonna be a little skeptic about it.
On top of the fact that I heard that Russia has a vaccine.
Fuck no.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Look, it's deep.
I heard Russia had a vaccine. That's what I heard. And then they're saying that
if you don't get it, you going to jail.
You're gonna create a policy to where as though if we don't get it, you can get arrested. So say for instance, if people
shit, I hope my cellmate.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I snore sometimes.
Say if you're a herbalist, you feel what I'm saying? And you like, nah, I don't never take flu vaccines. I don't never. There's people that don't inject certain things in their body. They don't even consume certain foods. So say for instance, this comes out and a mass of people say they don't want to take it, right? You're gonna arrest everybody and put possible COVID patients all in the same prison? Like how? Like this shit is baffling. Like I have like, yo, this shit is wild, bro. Yeah, man, but this COVID shit, yo, like, I just don't understand, like, You got motherfuckers that had it that don't have it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like but there's no vaccine for it, so it's like I don't necessarily understand what's going on. I'm just social distancing and hand sanitizing and doing what I gotta do for real because it's just like you don't know what to believe or what not to believe.
Right.
You feel what
I
I'm
think
saying?
I gotta take like
Just gotta take standard
20
precautions.
showers a day. Like,
That's a very high water.
Yeah, water bill high as a bitch. You trip. I don't know what's going on. Nope. No.
that make
No,
sure.
water bill high as a bitch.
3 bottles. Go use 3 body washes a month.
Facts go through this bitch. No, I gotta buy the big one. You know what I'm saying?
Pump on the top.
So how y'all think this shit gonna end?
Never.
No, I said how, not when.
Oh.
How do y'all think it's gonna end?
I think it's going to end. I don't even know. Like, for real? I think it's going to end with like 7 niggas standing in the middle of the street. So I'm like, yeah, so what you doing with
I'm just going with the flow. I don't even know how to honestly feel. Because it's multiple things that can happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? The outcome can be different. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in even trying to sit here and try to predict. It's gonna hurt my head. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta live your life and be safe and pray for the best. Like, at this point.
Everybody has something to believe in.
I just feel
I mean, that's a fact, but
this shit is gonna end with an exposing of a lot of evil shit. Like, I feel like this COVID-19 is covering like a lot. It's covering up
The
some
whole
shit.
Pizzagate thing that they're
It's covering up a lot of shit. It's covering up a lot of
Pizzagate?
shit.
You ain't never read up on Pizzagate?
I heard about it, but I didn't read up on it.
Jeffrey Epstein?
I heard about it. I heard about Joe too. But.
Bro, what?
It's covering a lot of. It's a big distraction.
Tom Hanks and his wife just got a dual citizenship to another country. Around the same time that country deemed pedophilia as a mental disorder. So instead of them going to jail over there, they'll be probably sent to a health clinic or some shit so they can get
A
their
mental
minds
asylum or some shit like that. It's not going to be the punishment that they deserve, and because they have money, they find a way to create their own punishment. Like, how does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is wild.
There's so much stuff going on.
There's too much going on that a lot of people don't know about.
You know what?
A lot of people don't know about, but
Just sit in the house with your feet up eating cheese curls.
yeah.
And not thinking how deep this situation is.
There's probably somebody who watching this podcast right now who's like, they don't know what the fuck I'm
It's like the guy for that promoting the college thing. It's like, man, Phil, get off my TV.
Just sitting on the couch. You sitting on the couch.
Making a sandwich.
Either way though, man, I just hope that for the people who, you feel what I'm saying, that are still at home, stay motivated, get up and make something happen. For the people that still
Don't
working,
protest.
like us, you feel what I'm saying, just keep going to work, keep doing what you gotta do. At the end of the day, Black lives always mattered. They always should have mattered when people thought they didn't matter, and now they matter the most. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying nobody else's lives matter, but ours matter the most right now. You feel
That's the crazy thing about it.
What?
And the fact that people have to rebuttal with not saying no one else's life matters.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, through the way civilization is going, other people's lives matter. We're just trying to get the simple foundation of matters. We're not out here yelling Black lives are equal. We're just saying matters as if it's a thing that's on this planet.
And
like
even within him saying that, we still just bumped ourselves down. Because you just said you ain't even saying equal, and we been deserved equal.
Exactly, and like that's
So
how people were yelling. We're just trying to let people know it's like
stand by doing whatever we feel like is need to be done in order to be heard and seen. Now everybody has a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, the shit is crazy. At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm proud of our generation for real because we definitely making a difference. You feel what I'm saying? We getting up and making shit shake.
We're burning
So
some stuff down.
when our grandkids, we got grandkids and shit like that.
We're not looting.
You feel what I'm saying? We can say we got up and participated and actually fought for some shit and made a difference. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at the situation. So at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive. Take care of your health. Take care of
Stay
yourself.
safe out there. They snatching you. They snatching people. Stay safe out there. National Guards are downtown in people's cities and stuff. Stay safe out there.
It's
It is
crazy.
unmarked.
Do your research, meditate, and just find that something that you're missing in your life. It's the best
That
thing
was
to do.
actually deep, brother.
Like,
Expand on that. What did you find that was, you know what I'm saying, that was meaningful in your life that you said it was drunk, right? You trying to get back.
When honestly, when you stop doing something for a good while and you start, proceeding on with your life, it tends to change you in a different person, to a whole person that you don't want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you pick up the things that you used to do, it's like reliving your childhood. You know what I'm saying? It brings that missing piece back into your internal soul. That's why I can put it.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do to get where you're trying to be. Any work is better than no work. And if you don't work, you won't get where you're trying to go. This is us coming to y'all with another podcast episode. You feel what I'm saying? If you can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow KB_NPC, the label. That's the company's IG page. You feel what I'm saying? Follow me on Twitter at Cutthroat4L. And then you also have these
you got me right here. Everything's grooving Darrco, but all that's gonna be in the description, and it might be right here. You feel me?
Well, our YouTube channel is going to be in the description. You can follow me at Instagram at _DXPEMIKI420. You can follow me at Twitter at DOPEMIKIE. Y'all have a peace and blessful day.
Yep, and that's a wrap. What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Why you keep saying what's going on? You not fucking mentioning it.